This is CNET on Cars.
Well, we just saw that Audi A3 with built-in 4G wireless connectivity. Very cutting-edge stuff, but it's about to become a widespread trend around the auto industry. So I think it's appropriate that we do a Car Tech 101 on the concept of putting 4G into cars separate from your mobile phone. This is going to be running from Audi to Hyundai to GM and many other car makers in the next few years. Let's find out why it's such a big sea change. So the first question, and it's a fair one, is why 4G? What's the big deal? First of all, the phrase 4G in the car has a lot in it. Let's unpack the phrase because it tells us much. First of all, 4G. That means greater bandwidth, more speed.
Yeah, it really is, because 4G was designed with IP in mind, whereas 3G was really designed to support voice services. 4G is really designed to support IP-based services, internet applications.
The next part of that phrase is in the car. We're talking about an embedded connection that is part of the vehicle as opposed to it being tethered off your phone. Now, speed aside, persistence of connection is a very interesting part of this story. Once you've got a constant connection in the vehicle, you start to change your habits a bit. You learn to rely on things like connected nav, streaming media, access to various types of apps. Things that right now are seen as a bit of an elective will start to become part and parcel of what driving is. And tantalizingly, we may see manufacturers get in the habit of OTA or over-the-air software updates thanks to persistent 4G. That means you may wake up one morning and get a confirmation screen that says we've updated the software in your vehicle. Enjoy your new services and your new interface. It's the same delight we get with our smartphones once or twice a year, but cars have never done that.
As we know, recalls and having to do reprogramming of computer systems is a huge expense for the car companies. They'll be able to do this over the air without requiring the consumer to take it to the shop, which is going to be huge. They get a ton of diagnostic data from the car. Before you go to the shop, they'll know what's wrong with it and the health of the car and other stats.